Hi everyone. Some days I'm on top of the camera, other days I'm miles away. Um, a bit of everything has happened this evening to me. Bit of everything. So if this life goes like a bit of everything has gone on for me all evening, that's all I can say. It's gonna go all over the place. So fast recap. Foodie has moved into a new place, a new apartment, flat, she says they're called in Europe. Yeah, we do call apartments flats here. Um, it still seems to be a one bedroom apartment, but it wouldn't surprise me if they just painted the old apartment so that it looked new. Wouldn't surprise me in the least. Um, so that's that. Pete's made more dinner today. Did great. He's getting better at the owl cooking. Um, don't know where Salah is still, but we did hear him go to the fridge in the live last night. Um, so obviously he was beside the fridge, but all the other times we don't know. She's not seemingly not going to come back from Kuwait. She's going to go on to Thailand, I think it is. Look at the size of my hands compared to the size of my head. That's just weird. That dimensions are weird. So quick card readings. Is there anybody else I have to catch up with? No, I think that's it really. I think that's it. So I'm just going to do a quick card reading because everything that has gone on this evening has me absolutely wore out now, and yeah, I just need to wind down and take a breather. And it wasn't anything bad. It was just bits here and there needed my attention. And yeah, I do know I'm not back in the room where I always do my readings and my stuff. That's because Santi and the reindeer are still vomiting in my beauty room, and so I can neither get into it nor get out of it. Also, my young lad's snake is in there, and not really in the humour of not in the humour. And kind of what the snake likes as a delicacy. If anybody knows what snakes like to nibble on, this is only a little corn snake. Well, a little corn snake. He's about 7 foot long, but the things that he likes to um, nibble on, I'm always afraid that he has left it and hasn't eaten it yet. Because I'm afraid of those things. So another reason why I'm half afraid to go into the beauty room and record anything. So it's half Shin not eating his dinner and half Santi got run over by a reindeer. Well, Santi didn't get run over by a reindeer. That's Grandma. That song is sung to me every year. I should know it. Okay. I do think I know who this is for. The first card is a healing card of situations. So it's got to do with arguments and misunderstandings, and to understand the other person's point of view and the other person's feelings, um, before coming to conclusions of how they've hurt you. So try and be a bit more understanding. Also, the other person needs to be a lot more understanding of you and where you're coming from as well. And that's when friendships and peace will come back into um, your relationship. Have it out with them. The both of you need to get stuff off your chests. I feel this is for one of your kids. One of your kids will have to go back, not go back, but they're going to start talking about going back into education to either finish a course or to start a course. But I think it is to actually finish a project that they had done before they left school for whatever reason. But you'll hear that they're going to talk about going back to do a course in kind of adult education. Sometimes being alone isn't a bad thing. Some people struggle with it. They like to have company and they like to have people and pets and something to bounce ideas off, even if it is a pet. Sorry, even if it is a pet, just so as they can have someone that will be there to listen to them or to communicate with them, or just as company. But there are times that you will need, and you do need, some um self reflection moments to do your thinking, because even though your pets and your family and your friends and everybody else that's around you, even though they are comforting and it's nice to have them around, sometimes you just need to ponder um your emotions and your feelings for yourself, if that makes sense. So that's one reading. I'll do another one. Oh, that card came out fast. Somebody's starting a new business or a new opportunity for themselves. They're a bit apprehensive because not all the groundwork has been done in the background to help them. But even though all the background and the helpful stuff hasn't happened yet, it will happen as you're in the workplace and you are not transferring, but transition. While you're in transition from one place to another, it will eventually all come together, and the timing is right for it to start now. Um, so even though all the ducks aren't in a row just yet, you can transition to the new project and the new uh, business that you were thinking of doing, and just merge both businesses at the same time for now, and eventually you'll have moved on to the next business and left the other one behind. But for a while and for a moment, you're going to have to merge the two of them and do the two of them at the same time. So that was only one card. So, oh, okay. Yeah, it's just reiterating it really, that it's Celeste is it's a happy time for either a home movement or an employment movement that will turn out well in the end. So don't worry and don't panic about it. All these one cards are coming out. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, that's the sort of an evening I'm having. So the fact that the phone just died, came back to life, and turned itself back on again doesn't surprise me at all. So this will be the last card. It's Merlin. Merlin. Merlin's a magician. So whatever you want, you can conjure up yourself. You self actualization, self worth, self everything. Whatever you need in the moment, you can conjure up yourself. So whoever is out there that's confused about a new a big deal, it's a big change in your life. Don't worry. Abundance is coming to you, and it's because you're changing in the world that we're. Oh look, it's called ascension. Everybody is ascending at a different rate and at different times. So this person will be ascending and know that they're ascending quite fast all of a sudden, and they can make things happen in their world that they wanted and what they needed, where before they would have had to work hard for it. An awful lot of the cards that are coming out is all about study. There's another study card, education. People need to start educating themselves, and the only thing I can think about is about the education is the different ascensions that's going to be coming in over the next 3 to 4 years. They started already a couple of years ago, where some people are on a different as people thought the Hydra Collider, the dexahedron, I don't know, anyway, would change different timelines, but the timelines are changing, and some people are on the new timeline and some people are on the old timeline, and the only way you'll get to the new timeline and to a better world, and all the world that I don't understand any of the world that everybody's living in. That's I'm not being negative or nasty about that, but I don't know about it. I read about it on the Irish Telegraph stuff that comes through the phone and that, and but it feels like to me like it's fiction. It's not actually happening, but it is actually happening to those people in their reality, but it's not part of my reality, if that makes sense. And everybody else will come to this reality in their own time. Excuse me. Made a mistake, and you see, this is part of what's wrong with me this evening. I'm on Ozempic. Hi, Jen. I'm on Ozempic, and everybody knows that food not enhancer. What's the other word for enhancer? It triggers your mind to tell you that it's full. Right. So they had me on it a year ago. I ended up in hospital all through January in pain and sore, and oh my goodness, I was so sick. And they had me on it, and they took me off it for 6 months and I got better again. I stopped all the pain and vomiting and all the things. But they've me back on it now. This is my 3rd month, maybe my 4th month. And it suppresses the appetite. My dinner today was spinach, broccoli and cauliflower, potato and a roast chicken. And I'd say if I had 3 forkfuls of it, it was about the height of it. I was full, and Jer brought down the plate, put it in the microwave in case I want a little bit more later on. But I ate 3 grapes and I feel like crap. I don't know why people are encouraging people to go on this injection. It is for diabetics. It does regulate your blood sugars, but it makes you feel like absolute hell. It's Ozempic, a once a week injection, and it's a horrible injection for diabetes. It's horrible. I hate it. So I'm not feeling great after 2 spoonfuls of dinner and 3 grapes. And that's pretty much, no, I had 5 grapes for my breakfast. That's another thing. When I went into hospital last year, in January, my blood tests showed up that I had malnutrition from being on it for 6 months and not able to eat anything nutritious or anything at all. So yeah, I was malnourished, and I was put on magnesium, potassium. I'm looking over there because that's where all my medications and stuff is, all over there. And magnesium, potassium, and vitamin D. So yeah, Ozempic didn't agree with me. How are you, Jen? I hope you're doing good. It's only going to be short. I think I'm going to finish it now so that I can lie down and let that 4-course meal, well, you could say it was 5 courses, 2 spoonfuls of dinner and 3 grapes. That's 5. So I had a 5-course meal today. Even finding it hard to keep water down, but I'll manage. So it's only a short one, Jen. If you want to go back to the start, or if you want to do whatever, I shall talk to you later. You're great. I'm delighted. I'm glad. Do go back to the start. It's only, what, 18 minutes, and you've been here for 3 of them. 15 minutes. And would you look at this? I can't get over this. Look at the size of my hands. My head is like, my head is so small. My hands are so big. I don't know. I have myself on the stand on the table. That's fine. So I think I'll do 2 or 3 breaths and I'll end this live. And so in through the nose and out through the mouth, please. Hold it for 3 and out. Should have had music ready for this. Hold it and let it out. That might just calm me for the rest of the night. Thanks for being here, Jen, and anybody that watches later on or catches up tomorrow, thanks for watching, and goodbye.